Let's go back in time, before the mess. Let's rewind. It started out beautiful, tidy, promising. Your colleagues looked admiringly, perhaps with a hint of jealousy, at the exquisite roses being delivered to your desk. You couldn't quite follow along in the conversation with your best friend because in your mind you were reliving the tender moments of the night before. When you finally met him again, the world faded into the background. His scent, his skin against your cheek, his voice. The firmness with which he took your hand and led you across the street. The way he made sure your favorite dish was perfectly prepared. His eyes drinking you in like you were the most intoxicating thing he'd ever seen. It was an intensity that made you feel whole. It was love and crazy all mixed together. Weekend trips, hours on the phone. I bet just thinking about those days can still make your knees feel a bit weak. Let's open up the first taste file.
It still smells like roses.
Today we'll talk about the spell thrown over you in that magical first phase, and why it's the first big clue to understanding the relationship. I'm Emma, a medical doctor, survival of domestic violence and narcissistic abuse. On this channel I help women heal after abuse. This is episode 1 of the Abuse Case Files. Yesterday in the introduction, I explained how abuse is the infliction of harm or the denial of essential needs, whether it's physical, psychological, economical, sexual, or social. Often it's a combination, and it changes over time. But let's go back to that first phase, the phase that blurred reality, that pulled you into a parallel world where you felt loved, safe, accepted, passionately, madly in love. Maybe it didn't happen instantly. Maybe at first you weren't even attracted to him. But that changed. His persistence, his confidence, mixed with a vulnerable side that made you want to protect him. He seemed like your perfect match, your person. So how did he win your heart and mind so fast? The trick is called the love bomb. Let's look at what makes it so powerful. He's all in. He wants you, all of you, now. No hesitation. You feel safe falling too, because he's already sure. Everything moves fast. Constant contact, physical closeness, late night calls. You're swept up in emotion. No time for logic, no time to think. He reflects your values, your emotions, your worldview. You mention the homeless man. It hurts your heart. He nods, then hands over a generous donation. You say your mom means the world to you. He brings her flowers, listens attentively. It feels like he gets you. You feel deeply connected. He wants to hear all your dreams and fulfill them. 5 kids. He always wanted a big family. A trip to Italy. See Bella. A beach house. One day soon. The present already feels like a dream. The future, even more irresistible. Even now, you might feel butterflies remembering it. He can't believe his luck. You're the most beautiful woman he's ever seen. He never wants to lose you. He'll love you forever. He says he could listen to your laughter all day. He would go through fire to see you smile. Just when you think he couldn't be more perfect, he is. Looking back, was it really a mystery that you fell for him? Let's name the 4 hooks. Intensity, mirroring, future faking, idealization. In that state, your critical thinking fades. So does your sense of self. Who wants to be separate when you've finally found the one? But let's pause. What did he do in the beginning? Who did he present himself as? How deeply in love were you? And did you see any red flags? Were you changing your behavior around him? Did you feel tense, carefully choosing your words? Did he refuse to take no for an answer? Did he begin telling you what was good or bad for you? Was he jealous of your attention towards others? Did he act rude or condescending to others, like a friend or a waiter? Did he tell you his ex had betrayed him? Did he interrupt or talk over you or others? When did the red flags start to appear? What did you think at the time? Compare that heroic, romantic lead with the man he became once things got serious. Was that first version of him even real? I'd call it deceitful. You fell in love, you committed, but the version of himself he showed you, that wasn't him. This wasn't a best foot forward. It was a fraudulent persona built to capture you. His goal wasn't to love and protect you. It was to have you committed, devoted, working to keep him happy. His promises were not about your joy, they were hooks. So we must ask, did he ever really care about your happiness, your dreams, your well-being?
To answer that fully, we'll need more evidence.
Join me tomorrow for episode 2, where we'll explore the vulnerabilities that made this spell so effective and why you stayed for so long. If you haven't already, download the free journal. It's down in the description. And answering the questions will make this journey more personal, and I think that you will learn a lot from doing so. I'm Emma, holding up a light over the bridge. Remember, there is always a way out. There is always a way forward, and we're doing this together. Please be safe, take care, and have a great day.